Let's go, Richtofen. 1,000 grind. Coming to an end, dude. We're right there. We're right there. It's about to be over here pretty quick. We're at 997 and a half. I got 2.5 levels to go, bro. I'm thinking, honestly, just get the AMAX to Nebula and then maybe finish up the Kilo or start the HDR. Some of the HDR is so good in Warzone. I want to have all the attachments for it so that we know. What up, CX? How we doing, Mr. Strain, the GOAT? Good to see you. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Chill Tuesday, honestly, man. Very chill Tuesday. Let's go. Let's go, Nuke. Let's go, Tiger. How are we? How are we? How are we? Galaxy, the GOAT. Galagoat. Israel. 925, getting close, my man. Right behind me, right behind me. Gonna do squad lobbies. I'm just gonna go probably try to level up these weapons, get them as much as I can to either max level or get it to Nebula. Like, I think all I have is the Nebula challenge for the AMAX. Same thing with the Kilo. I think I have the kill requirement done, so I'm gonna try and get as much XP through these camos. Same thing with the HDR if we're able to finish the first two and still need levels. And then I'm probably gonna be off for the day. But yeah, we're gonna be doing open lobby for sure this weekend, where we'll do a little bit of Warzone for people that want to play, but we'll start off with a couple of Easter egg runs for people that don't have them done yet. So yeah, I'm thinking probably Friday, probably more Sunday for that. Saturday, I'm booked all day, but probably Sunday would be the best day possible. What's up, everybody just joining? Slippy, how are we? Free Smoke, Hi Jones, Vinboy, Henry. I gotta catch up, man. You guys are going crazy. No worries, Galaxy. Definitely go hang out with your boy. Definitely go hang out with them, Richtofen. Appreciate you. Go to Jeff. Another banger stream on deck. Only 2.5 levels to go, so it shouldn't be too crazy. Too crazy. Should be hurry up and done, man. Let's go, Strain. Crank those shorts out. No Noti yet you arrive. Let's go, Mike. Let's go. Ah, man. Come on, Mike. I need to see the member today. I know you have it off. You gotta turn it back on for us. Oh my god. Appreciate you, Zombie Slayer. What's good? What up, Chuck? Like I said, quick, should hopefully be pretty painless stream today. We're gonna run up the AMAX first. I believe I only need 10 elites. I might cheese the Liberty Falls strat for this too. Not the good strat where you just basically save and quit and you spawn back in. You get 1 elite every round that you progress. So I'm thinking probably start with this because this will look good in Warzone. And then let's go. Who just subbed? Anthony M. Thank you for subscribing. And then for the Kilo, I think we're at the kill requirement, maybe? Okay, we need like 250 kills here. Let's go! Tigress, Irish Tiger coming in with the 5-ball. Vinboy, Dean, Looks, Fish, Obd, JD, Slimy DJ, all gifted up. No, Mike, I'm telling you, Mike, you have him off. Absolute GOAT, Tiger. Grateful for Tiger today. Everybody, what are you grateful for? It's the Grateful Rock. Gotta say what you're grateful when you touch the rock. Definitely for Tigress. And Dead King as well, coming with a 5-ball, making some meatloaf, but anyone wants some, honestly, yeah. Absolutely, man. 100%.
Super chatted
Let's go. Making some meatloaf, anyone wants some? Hell yeah.
Some meatloaf, anyone wants some?
Hell yeah. That actually sounds good. Call me Johnny Test.
Lol, probably 20 plus.
Let's go. 20 plus is insane. Galaxy coming in with the 9th month at Keeper, only 3 months away from getting the badge update. YouTube, baby. MZC Galaxy was born 9 months ago this weekend. The long-awaited Warzone grind for camos, man. Trust me. But go enjoy the day with your friend. Go enjoy the day with your friend. That's awesome, man, that you're chilling with them. Definitely go get yourself some food. Hang out the rest of the day. Let's go, PK! The Gobble Gum sponsor. The Gobble Gum hookup. The Penguin King Madrid. 10th month at Keeper. Just barely beating out Galaxy there in a fight for the 1 year. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm sorry if I'm like coughing a little bit. I ran today and it was cold and I'm kind of got like I don't even know, a little bit of a cough afterwards. So it's not very good. It's not very good. I think I have a little bit of asthma. Enough yapping. We're going with the AMAX first. We're going to choose the Liberty Falls one for Nebula because that's, I think for double XP is still active. I haven't closed out since this morning. I think hopefully this carries over and we still have double XP. I won't close app until this game crashes on me for the rest of time. Well, I guess I won't need the double XP after like an hour here, so whatever. We're going. Let's go. Liberty Falls. We can even try the size too. I really want to get the size fully leveled up. I mean, they're already only 600 kills away, so maybe we'll do... We only need elite kills with the AMAX, so let's just run the size until the Abomination spawns so we can start doing that strat. Let's go. Kemi the GOAT. How's the little one? Big 10 months, absolutely. Didn't mean to one up. Nah, you're good, PK. We love you. like to do with best, just hate Warzone. You'd enjoy the other games, then do that. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight to the point with you guys. The new bot mode, if the camos stay in there, allowing you to get XP and camos in the bot mode, I promise you guys, it's not that bad. If you're in a squad of 4 and everybody does damage to one of the bots, at the end, I think it gives one, like, elimination for that kill to each person, and that counts as the camos. It's not even, like, kills, it's camo, or it's eliminations for the camos. So you could, in theory, really... Oh my god! That's way too early. That's way too early. We're not dying this early on. In theory, you could literally grind it out in a couple of days if you got a good squad. Let's go, Strain! Coming in with a 5-ball! After the 2 shorts video, they'll be doing guides for the regular Mark IIs and upgrades. Let's go, Mr. Strain. Stay on the grind, sir. Absolute goat. All the goats are here today, man. Here and early. Strain, just keep pumping it out, dude. The more you do it, the faster you'll get at it. The better you'll get at it, too. So the efficiency will go up, which means you can get more and more out at a faster pace. Great. Let's go, Bacon. Good to see you. Actually, British. How are we? Everyone better be MZ. Okay. All right. All right, Andrew. Not sure what's going on, but totally not. No sus. No sus after the dyno yesterday. Rhining and drilling the dyno. No way. Talking about in DC, probably. If that's the case, that's why I don't really get on Discord. Not gonna lie. Updated the link today because people have been asking me, but I truthfully don't really get on there very much for kind of that exact reason, if that's what's going on. Pump it out. Not sus. Not sus. Alright. Just gave me a flash grenade. Would have liked to see like a legendary ether tool from the vending machine. Don't even think it's possible. But it would be nice for the size. I hope it's still double XP. I didn't close out of the app and it says it's still running, but I wonder if that's just a visual bug until you actually close the app, or if we're getting the actual double XP allotted. Guess we'll see after this game. Noti gang, let's go, Mace. Good to see you. Rip Mr. Jurassic. We love the Z-Rex. Sad it's over. All right. Bots in Warzone. Hey, down to join if you do the strat. Didn't know you could do bot stuff. Yeah, technically, I don't think you're supposed to be able to, so maybe we should be whispering that part, because I don't want them to catch on, and if they do nerf that or take that out, I think that's criminal, because honestly, even the hardcore fan of Warzone is probably not getting Abyss, at least not by the end of the year. They'll probably be trying to unlock that camo next year, if we're being honest. Hell yeah. 1,500 kills with a Psy, 800 XP. Okay, 500 more, big XP boost there. Only about 2.5 levels until Master Prestige level 1000. Once we get there, I'll show off the leaderboards. Keep in mind, they're probably, I mean, they might still be bugged, so it might not be 100% accurate one way or another. And then I'll show off, of course, the Master Prestige rewards. I mean, if you've seen those, you've seen them, but I think it's still pretty cool to go over them, do a little showcase. These Psys are terrible until you get melee macchiato. Like, I'm already almost dead. First thing I gotta do is run straight to that machine. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Dude, Mr. Straight, I don't know how that notification system works in your server. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea how that's even a thing, because my server doesn't even get pinged. When I at least save the stream updates. You're the only person in the world that has that happen to them. You must have my IP or something. Definitely hacking me. Loaded up your game today, still have it as well. Oh, let's go. Perfect. What if they extended again? There's no way they did another extension. Wasn't it like a week of double XP, double gum, double battle pass, and double weapon XP to end last season? And then it's been like half a week or an entire week of double XP already for season 3, so yeah, if you still got that game running, could be clutch. But Pipers, what level are we right now? We are 997.5. So 2.5 levels. We're gonna basically use the size to almost get the kill requirements done here for like the base set of challenges. I think they're military. I just bought PhD for literally no reason. I went to go prone on it and I just bought it. I mean, okay, we'll get around the map faster, but now these size are gonna suck for another round. Whatever, we love PhD anyways. Great movement. Yeah, and then we're gonna work on getting elite kills for the AMAX, because we have Afterlife. I don't know why I didn't equip it before we started, but all I need is the 10 elite kills there. Strats on Shadowvale, high round, so great. Just hoping you can get this boss fight done around 100. You got it, you got it. The hardest thing about the boss fight around 100 is trying not to psych yourself out. Like, the atmosphere goes crazy, and yeah, he starts moving, but pretty quickly, but like I feel like it's just a matter of not trying to freak out and let the stress get to you, more so than the game actually being hard. I feel like that's how the Gorog Krovi boss fight is too. Like the Gorog Krovi boss fight's very hard, but as long as you don't like tweak out, it's really easy. Belinsky, yeah. Rewards are mid, but cool to have. Exactly. Nice little flex, but they're nothing crazy. That's one thing I'd like to see next year, if they do the prestige system again, which I hope they are. I hope we don't go back to the seasonal prestige. That there's just nothing to do after the first 2-3 days of the season. But if they do go back to or keep the regular prestige system like in this game, I think they should have a custom skin and blueprint every single 100 rounds in the master prestige level. Because like the emblems are cool, they are nice, and I do like flexing them, but obviously once you get to the master prestige level 1000, you're not going to use anything besides those initial emblems, and it would be sick to get like, let's say, a zombie skin at master prestige level 100, a multiplayer skin at level 200, a Warzone theme skin at 300, and then just like alternate, so each mode get their own 3 skins that you get for hitting certain master prestige levels, similar to how you get the normal prestige rewards from the regular pass or the regular prestige level up progression. And then level 1000 just be some crazy shit, like a master pack. They should have been Dur Wonder Fizz pack. You only get like a regular like pack of Gobblegum. It's not even the Dur Wonder pack where you get 3 of each, which they definitely need to upgrade those rewards at 1000. But again, the skin is really nice to flex for the character, the cover art guy. I don't know his name. The blueprint's pretty cool, but probably won't use that very much for whatever blueprint you get. I do like the icon and the emblem though. It's really, really sick. I'm definitely going to be changing my icon for that when we get there. All right, I don't even have enough. I'm not even close enough for melee yet. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. All right. Don't die. Let's go. Wix, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Tut's Club. Tut's chilling on the couch today to witness this historic moment. I bought him more treats. He was so pissed when I got home this morning. He's like, dude, you said there's treats. Where are the treats? Bite my arm a little bit. Let me catch up here. Do I think the Ray Gun Mark II variants would be in the Wonder Weapons tab and they're not? I don't know. It's honestly weird that you're right. It's weird that they're not in the Wonder Weapons tab because the swords are all there, despite the swords probably not getting any mastercrafts. But the WAF and the Mark II are there. I don't know. Get on Treyarch for that, because it would be nice to see those in game displayed as models, just to look at. Sometimes I go in there and look at the Wonder Weapons because they're super detailed. Round 81, but you're making it to dinner right now. Let's go, Ted King. Get back on it. Mace got your AMAX Afterlife last night. Quick 4 elites with the bomb skip on Shattered Veil, round 18 Disciple. Add an Exfil Disciple. Hell yeah, dude. AMAX Nebula in no time. Such a flex, dude. The AMAX is definitely, I think, the best gun, at least in Warzone that's not the HDR, and in Zombies that's not the ASG. I think it's definitely S tier meta weapon right now across all modes. Traditional prestige system needs to stay. Absolutely, 100% completely agree. There's no reason why we should do seasonal updates. I mean, not seasonal updates, sorry. Seasonal prestige. Because I would, even the preseason, dude. The preseason lasted like 3 months in MW3. And I was level 55 in the first like 12 hours of the game. Like, I know that's sweaty. I know I'm in like the, you know, high percentage of people that are going to play it and sweat it out day one and have like double XP tokens loaded up from Little Caesars and, you know, Mountain Dew or whatever. But I mean, after that, even in the in-season, I feel like the prestige system keeps me going and like trying to play the game every day to level up. There's something to grind for, you know, like once you have all the camos for absolutely everything, at a certain point you do kind of taper off a little bit. So yeah, absolutely 100% the regular prestige has to come back. If they ever go back to seasonal prestige, I'll be really pissed off. Can't even lie. Fort Friday, maybe for the Star Wars team, man. I'm so excited to see Revenge of the Sith in theaters. I didn't get to see it as a kid. I watched all the, you know what's fucked up? I watched all the Star Wars movies as a kid. My parents showed me them when I was like 4. Watched all of them, fell in love with them, and then Revenge of the Sith came out, and I was so excited to see it in theaters, and it was PG-13, and my parents didn't let me go. So I didn't get to see that as a kid in theater because it was PG-13. And I was like, Mom, I'm like, what? I saw all the other movies. They're all the same exact thing. Like, what? Why? Why can't I go see this? And they were like, there must be something really bad in it. It's PG-13. I was like, oh my God. And then of course, like first day it comes out on DVD. They're like, here you go. Ridiculous. Can you choose the elites with the blue ray gun, a bomb? I don't actually know. Mace would probably know the answer to that question. We could definitely try it out. I don't think so. Actually, no, I don't see why not. It'd just be every other round. You got those bombs you got to deal with. XM4 after the AMAX, honestly. I know the XM4 has always been good, but dude, there's something about the AMAX. It's like the Cypher for last year, but it's better than, or last season, but it's better than the Cypher. The Giant Tuesday. The Giant round 100 coming soon. We need Ray Gun Mark II versus every boss when it comes out of the other maps. Dude, I'm already planning on every single time I see Wonder Bars in the daily double, I'm going to stock up on them so that when Season 3 Reloaded comes around, I'll have like 25 of them. I'll stream the second it goes live, and we'll take it to every single boss. And if it doesn't absolutely rake, I'm going to have problems. I gotta be balancing my melee weapon here with my size for kills on regular zombies with leveling up this AMAX. Like at least blue rarity pap 1. I mean, no double tap here sucks. I probably should have brought in like a on the house or soda fountain to try to spam for it. What up, Charlie? Good to see you. Buster, what's good? Tom, are the size as good as the Cold War size? Not really, like damage wise. I mean, once you level them up by pack a punch thing, I'm getting the rarity. Like, yeah, I guess. I don't think there's really a movement boost though. I typically pull them out, or I've at least tried to recently, to try to force myself to run around with it rather than slide cancel with like an AMAX or an SMG, because I think they are faster than like bullet weapons. But you can see here they're kind of struggling even with melee macchiato. Trying to just get them to pack 1. I also don't want to get slapped 8 times and die here. And I'm trying to not do the free Easter egg for the ether tool until round 10, so I can get it blued out. Kilo goes hard too. The Kilo is really good. My only issue with the Kilo is I just feel like it doesn't do as much damage as the AMAX. And even with oh, Dennis, I don't even want the Jack on this game. I'm still gonna kill you. My issue with the Kilo is that I feel like it chews up ammo a little bit faster, and it also doesn't kill as quickly. I think it's like extended mags 3 is 120 bullets, which is exactly what the AMAX has, I think, when it's pack-a-punch. So it's like a little more damage, but it is good for a free weapon that all you had to do is log into the Warzone menu and get, and not have to even like go through a season pass or level up at all to get. Very good. Very, very good. Definitely one of the best ARs in the game, but I think, I don't know, I'm very, very attracted to the AMAX. Daily double, what's that? The daily double is like the gobblegum packs in the store. Every day they refresh, like, and you can get 2 for, like 2 of the ultras and 2 of like just whatever's in the pack with them for 400 COD points, 500 COD points. And I think that's kind of worth it if you're going for something specifically. I mean, maybe if you're not just like, you know, playing the game, but I'm trying to, like, I make content, so obviously I'm trying to get the Mark IIs as fast as I can the day they get added to all the other maps. So try to stock up my Wonder Bars now without having to spend $150 on a bunch of Dirt Wonder packs for all the gums, which I guess it is nice, but I've got like 40 near-death experiences that I just don't use, and I don't think the Wonder pack's good for it, I'm being honest. Look, keep a high feeling that the final boss is Janus Tower is gonna be Panos. There's no, dude, there's no way. Panos may be a mini boss. I couldn't imagine the community reaction if it was Panos. I mean, I'd have to see how he, you know, how he is and how he plays. Maybe he turns into like a Forsaken like enemy, or maybe even the Shadow Man. That's the only way I think it'd be sick. If it's not the Sam AI, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked. Ninja, what's good? Only Prestige 9, level 6. That's not bad though. Almost a Master Prestige. A lot of people will be like, oh, I'm only Master Prestige level 200. I'm like, that's insane. That's an insane grind you've been on. Imagine go back to BO2 Zombies Prestige again would be controversial. I love knowing exactly how I'm leveling up. The BO2 one was awful. It wasn't awful. It was cool to have, being like the first progression system in Zombies, but I gotta be honest, I didn't know that turned counted towards your overall level. So I was shotguns pretty early on in the game, and I was the only one of my friends that had shotguns. I was like flexing it, and then I played turned and lost it immediately. And I never got it back because I played turned way too much. It was cooked. Absolutely cooked. What's up, Dead Jeff 23? Love the number, man. Appreciated the Wonder Wap guide and content lately. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for stopping by the live stream. Good to see you. I'm gonna catch up here. I know I've been kind of just yapping. Been yapping a little too much.
Your service to the Overlords.
Let's go! Objective T with the 1 ball. No message at all.
Super chatted $1.
No message at all whatsoever. That's got to be Objective T's first chat too. Let's go. Appreciate you coming through. Go. Noah says it was data mined. The wonder weapon for Janus Towers will be a pistol type, which could be the Winter's Howl. All data leaks have been taken with a grain of salt, though. I've heard Cerberus, and the Cerberus is my goat of Cold War. It's the best wonder weapon in the entire game. I'll stand for the Cerberus. However, if it's between Cerberus or Winter's Howl, it better be the Winter's Howl, and it better be as good of a glow up as the jet gun got. I feel like it's too early to bring the Cerberus back, or maybe they'll bring the Cerberus back like that as a normal wonder weapon, and then it'll be like the Wonder Wap on Shattered Veil, where like that's the box weapon and like side strike, but the main weapon is something else. We'll see though. Elemental Cerberus, they kind of already had that, but at the same time, unfortunately, there were no upgrade quests for it. It was all just randomly dropped by zombies. What up, KD? Doing good, man. I've had a pretty solid day. Went for a run, a little haircut, finished up my taxes. Good day. Good day. How about yourself? They gotta bring the MG08 back in the BO2 remaster. MG08 deserves to be a weapon in this game. I feel like we don't really get too many good LMGs post-launch. I'm feeling the Dingo though. I feel like next year for sure, if it doesn't come by the end of this year, is the Dingo. Dingo's due for an update. Winter's Howl pretty good on classified. It's good, but it's not what like child me would have envisioned an absolute Winter's Howl being. Like just a menace. Need new wonder weapons? I totally agree. I would love to see one returning wonder weapon and one new one every map. Let's go, Garbo. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I know. I want there to be new wonder weapons, but if they're on a trend of remastering for whatever reason, like I would like to see the worst like 5 wonder weapons come back in just crazy form. Like we already got the VR11. The VR11 got an absolute glow up. I think the jet gun getting a glow up was needed too. Winter's Howl, and for sure, man, I think like one more good one. Winter's Howl for sure. Sliquifier was good, but I would like to see that come back again. The Scavenger, you know what? The Scavenger needs to be remastered and it needs to be great. I think the Scavenger got absolutely shafted in Call of the Dead. It was such a dope wonder, probably one of the coolest wonder weapon concepts of all time, but it not doing infinite damage really held it back. And that's something that's really nice about the Call of the Dead remaster on PC, but not everybody has a PC to play custom zombies. So I think the Scavenger got absolutely shafted and deserves a little bit of a glow up, but maybe next year. KD, we should be 998 here pretty soon. Very soon. You know, what? Give you the baby gun that scrapped the 4 variants from the dev leaks? 100%. I think if they were to ever remaster some of the old maps like Shangri-La, I don't know why they do it, but like expanded Shangri-La or a map similar to that. Like I know next year I think there's a Vietnam map. Imagine if it was literally like the base version of the wonder weapon was just a normal Scavenger, and then you could interchange the crystals or the artifacts in the middle based on what the OG concept was, and you have like 4 elemental baby guns. That would be fire. I don't even care. Like people that, oh, it's remastered content or whatever. I'm taking that. I'm counting that as new content. Give it to me. Okay, temporal gift and dead drop. I'll take dead drop. Solid one I don't have a lot of yet. Okay, we need jug. I should probably, oh, this is still only pack 1. Let me get this ether tool for these. Don't miss, don't miss. Miss. Should be good enough to get there. Yep. Let me get jug while I wait for this to come down here. Bring the Apothicon Servant back. I totally, like, I agree with you. I would love the Apothicon to come back. I want the Apothicon to come back. But it was so damn OP. Maybe if we ever get graced with a Great War map. I don't think it's happening though. Don't think it'll happen, but maybe.
Feels like I could take on a whole fucking army.
You never know. I don't know. If Primus comes back, I guess it's on the table. Who knows? So close, KD. Getting so close, man. I'm ready to be. I'm not ready to be done with the grind because I really enjoy this game and leveling up was one of the nice things about it. But I'm ready to be there. Ready for it to be over. I also want the rewards finally. I want that skin for Warzone. The BO2 themed one. I probably won't be running that in zombies, but Definitely in Warzone and pubs. Be a nice flex for a while. Haven't gotten a shield buildable. They said they're really hard to code. I think is the reason why they haven't gone back to that. But I totally think they need it. I think they just give the, even if it's the same exact ability as the last one, as the last map, like the Mob of the Dead and Origin shield, I don't think have any difference besides the skin. Same with Transit. But they all give the map so much more depth. And but I like the armor system too. I don't really mind plating. I guess it's because I'm a fan of Warzone that I don't mind that, but I don't know. Definitely at least golden armor plates on every map or some Easter egg like that to upgrade your plates in some way, shape, or form. At least, minimum. Minimum. Do I think they messed up with the Tomb and Citadel? No, not at all. I think the only mess up they had with Citadel was not making the sword stronger right off the rip. Like taking, I know it was over Christmas break and I understand like why it took them so long to get that update out, but not letting the hype die for Citadel. Basically they just like they killed Citadel by not updating it fast enough. And I totally get it from a human perspective, understanding a little bit at least what like developers have to go through around Christmas time. Like most of those people don't live in California or aren't from, I shouldn't say they live there, but they're not from there. So my guess is they go home, you have extended time around the holiday, especially when you just grinded your ass off all year trying to get ready for the release and whatnot. But yeah, not being able to tune those and kind of fix some of the bugs there around Christmas time really killed the Citadel hype. And the Tomb, I guess if you were like thinking it was going to be Origins 2.0 and had the expectation that we were going to get all 4 staffs and it was going to be like Great War kind of, not like the Great War, but a very large scale map like that, I could see where it was very disappointing. I went into it with like the expectations that it was going to be on the size of Liberty, just kind of a survival map throw in. Because I know like at the time it was already rumored that there was going to be more than 4 DLC maps. So to me, I was like, oh, this is sick. We're getting like a Kino der Toten, Ascension, Liberty Falls style survival map, right? And I was just happy with what we got because it was more content when we probably wouldn't have gotten it otherwise. But I could see where the frustration comes in there too, because I didn't even say anything about the map until like 2 weeks before. So you had all the rumors flying, and then you let those rumors boil to the point where all of a sudden it was like, oh, this is pretty lackluster. But I honestly, I love the Tomb. I think the Tomb and Liberty Falls are 2 of the best survival maps of all time. Especially because they play to it being a survival map. Like here on Liberty Falls, you can get the Ether Tool Easter egg by throwing a grenade or an explosive up there. On the Tomb, you can get the free legendary Ether Tool by freezing the waterfalls. Like, that shit should be on every fucking map. I'm surprised there wasn't an Easter egg for that on Shattered Veil. And I think that's one of the only, like, I don't know about that decision on Shattered Veil that I have with the overall of the map. Like, there should have been a way to get a free Ether Tool. Like, I know you can upgrade the shotgun, but nobody's upgrading the Marine shotgun, especially at this point in the year. Like, nobody's doing that side Easter egg. If you could have upgraded any gun, that would have been sick. That would have taken the Ether Tool upgrade a step further, but I don't know, missed opportunity there. But that's what I like most about these smaller survival maps is they're building these maps like, all right, we just want people to hop on and be at round 20 in 15 minutes if they're using the Rampage Inducer, you know. Hear you out. A nature staff as a new wonder weapon, dude. That kind of reminds me of the ice staff variant they put in the store, the bundle. Kind of looks like a nature one, dark ethery one. I'd be here for it, I guess. Kinda. I don't know. Now I feel like they have to bring all the staffs back on another map just because of what they just did. The Tomb. I feel like they were asset dumping the ice staff while they work on the other ones. Rumor. Not even a rumor. Literally not even, no truth to that at all. Just my own personal opinion looking at it.
There was a time
But it seems like
Tomb
is the only map you have a negative opinion about. I mean, that's totally fair. I totally understand, especially in a DLC season when you would think you're getting, like, if their plan was to release 5 or 6 maps in the DLC season, why not just say that earlier so that you can kind of give the expectations early of being like, hey, we're releasing, you know, a smaller map here or there like Liberty Falls in order to like stem the tide, and just kind of be like, okay, there's gonna be a huge like, you know, gap in content like there normally is between DLC 1 and DLC 2, so we're gonna add a smaller map in that's really not offering much from a story perspective or like a, you know, even pushing the gameplay forward very much at all. It's just going to be there for you guys to have another map to play on that'll kind of, you know, there'll be a lot of bosses, so it's good for camo grinding if you haven't completely finished the entire camo grind yet. Like, if they had just come out and said that, I think it would have been a lot more well received by the community. Especially because, like, I don't know, I think it is a cool ass map, dude. It's literally like the spawn room, obviously a dig site. You get down to the Neolithic catacombs and it's got like a really nice vibe, and scenery, and then you go into the Dark Ether, and the Dark Ether Nexus is one of the best POIs in all of zombies. My opinion though, you know. What up, Doxy? What am I going for on Liberty? If they added an Ether Tool Easter egg, that would be an auto S tier map. It's not too late for them to add that. Are they going to? Like probably 90% chance no. But if they do, I think it would bump it to an S tier for me. Bump it to an S tier, and like maybe they don't do golden armor plates because that'll be part of the super egg. Who knows? But we're right now on Liberty. I'm just trying to level up the size to the 2,000 kill requirement. I'm only like probably 250-ish kills off. And then once 15 starts, we're going to start killing bombs for the challenge for the AMAX for Nebula. So we're only, I mean, maybe double XP is off. It's already around 14, but we're only 2.5 levels, probably like 2 levels away from 1,000. And once we get there, we'll show off all the rewards and do like a combat reveal. What do I think about the future of BO6 zombies? Is there 1 or 2 maps left for the season? My guess is, and this is like personal opinion based on what I've kind of seen from, you know, I guess leaks in the community and what I've gathered overall. And again, personal opinion here, take this with a complete grain of salt because I'm kind of just like putting some of my own logic on top of the leaks that we already have. My best guess is that they'll do another map. They'll do Janus Towers at the start of season 4 and everyone's mind will be blown, but they won't reveal the last map or anything about it until after, like the cutscene of Janus Towers will reveal a lot of what the next map is going to be. I think that 5th DLC map will be in season 5, and then they're either going to take a break in season 6 and not release anything, or they're pushing the next game up early so they don't have to compete with GTA when that completely drops. So again, I've just heard rumors about games being pushed up, and one of the leakers said that it could be Call of Duty, or it is Call of Duty. So my guess is like maybe they even like have one less season this time around and release the game early. But that's just personal opinion. I don't really know. Best guess. Really love the tomb. Just hate the boss fight. I love the boss fight of the tomb. It's gritty. I like what they did with it too. Like with Liberty Falls and the tomb, you can tell they kind of went for that like MWZ unstable rift type of lockdown for it. And I really like what they did. Obviously it's not, it seems like for the bigger maps, they're gonna do like your dinosaurs, your giant krakens, your, I don't even know, like big golem guy, right? And that'll be saved for the big maps, and the small maps will have some variation of like a holdout or a lockdown, which I kind of like a little flip there. What up, Lane? Can't confirm that Sophie's fancies you twice as much in the MCC hoodie. Let's go, man. Dude, it fits really well. They fit really well, man. It's like almost it's like a leisure athletic hoodie. Like the Nike hoodie that I have on right now it's like very athletic, but it's not like a flattering athletic. It's like tight kinda. It's a large and it fits like even like down to my knees almost. Like the length is good on it, but it's not, it fits good, but it doesn't feel like a hood. It doesn't feel like a lounging hoodie. You know, it feels like I'm just gonna go to the gym and lift in this kind of hoodie. But I like mine to be more kind of comfortable. All right, so here's the glitch. Here's the glitch on Liberty Falls. The Abomination spawned on 15. We just killed him. We're gonna save and quit, and when we come back in, there's gonna be an Abomination. I know, cheating. But he's gonna spawn in. We're gonna kill him, and then we're gonna take him to the next round. Then we're gonna kill him. We're gonna keep doing that until we get 10 of them, and then we'll go back to doing the size stuff. Team boss fights hella difficult. If you're not using the ASG, it's pretty hard. I think personally, once you get the movement of the artifact down, it's really not too bad. The first like 4 phases, you can really just lay underneath the artifact and then shoot the ice staff down at the ground to protect you. Let's see where we're at. Did we even, yeah, this double XP can't even be on. I feel like we didn't even go up that game at all. Oh no, we went up a full level, it shouldn't say. We're good. All right, now it's 998. Yeah, 2 levels off. Now we're a level and a half. Tripping. I'm gonna pee really quickly with this boots back up. I think there's more side Easter eggs on Shattered Veil. Maybe like 1 or 2, but they're not gonna be big. They're not gonna be big. Bacon, probably not tonight. Friday night, looking better for that. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta stop saying that too. It's like my XP or my name is terrible. Do I think the BO7 will have BO6 mechanics? You hope they don't, because the leaked map locations and premise coming back sounds pretty cool. I think it'll be a hybrid. It'll be like an updated system. Some will stay. I think some will be different though. Personally, don't believe that the story ends with this game cycle. I think they'll set up it for the next game. Probably not COD 2025. Yeah, I think they leave out on a cliffhanger for the next one comes out. Double XP, I don't think was extended. I just haven't closed app. So this is still saying it's active. It might not be active. I have a sneaking suspicion it's not active. Oh, maybe it is for me. I can't use this. Don't close app. If you're still up here, then don't close app. Ghost, I see. Ghost might be cheating today. My order of G Fuel is not in yet, so I had to get something. Costco hooked me up. Even though you think you're fighting a mirror as a boss was lame, still really enjoy the difficulty in the boss fight of the tomb. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though the mirror isn't the most exciting boss in the world, I just like how difficult it was, especially to learn. Is the elevator strat on Shattered Veil good? High round strat? Yeah, it's good. I like the airlock strat better, but yeah, elevator too. It's really good. All right, let me go pee and then we'll be back here. Can easily cheese 30 specials and opals for the tomb staff lockdowns. That's exactly how I got this one done. The bomb is really the only cheese I use here. The bomb save and quit method, but no, if I'm trying to get the specials down, the tomb is such a good map for that. All right, here we go.
Now what? Now what? Now what?
Alright, shout out to whoever just subscribed while I was taking a piss. Dude, I'm literally peeing and I hear Klaus scream in my ear like 3 or 4 times. Now what? Love that. Love when Klaus screams at me when I'm trying to take a piss. Still buzzing at me riding the Z-Rex. It tripled you out. Dude, the first one was bad. The first time I went through there, I was shaking. Second time, you kind of get the hang of it. It might actually be way better to use the melee strat than any other gun in the game. Because you can do it if you have the gums. You can really set it up pretty easily. Really set it up easily. We tried the KSV and beams. Dude, I got destroyed by the KSV the other day. It was bad. HDR so busted. I'm telling you, HDR, AMAX, favorite 2 guns in the game to use. Favorite. Hilo melts to hit the majority of your shots. The AMAX, I feel like just melts no matter what. That's what I like about it. Okay, this still works. Here's the abomination. So now I can use these. Run around with these bad boys till we finish the round. I can kill the bomb. I'm gonna go to the top of the roof too. Play this a little bit better here. HDR wallbang. He's got the clip. Anthony had got 17 downs last night. Anthony is a figure of your imagination, man. Anthony isn't even a real person. It's just a persona. Definitely, if Anthony continues to talk to you, might need to seek help. Don't get the mirror complaints. If you know the lore, it's not simply a mirror, it's an artifact on the same power level as the summoning key. I feel that, man. I don't have a problem with it at all. I like it. But I see where people would be like, oh, it's just a mirror. But apparently it never had the ability to do that in the Black Ops 4 storyline, so I kind of see the gripes there too. Canonically, I guess it's the same, but different. I don't know. All right, let's try not to die while I'm doing this too. I don't want to get the nuke either, because it'll really weaken my guy here. Oh, okay. That's the end of that. All right, now we kill him this round. Dude. Way better with double tap, though. It's 2. Free mutant injection. That's not going to be here when I get back. Yuck. Is the AMAX a 3-shot on Battle Royale? It may be a headshot, but definitely not if you get like 1 headshot, a couple body shots. No, what shows am I watching right now? I just finished up Severance. Severance was way better than I thought it was gonna be. The first like 2 episodes, I was into it, but I was kind of like, I don't know about this. But Severance was really good. Before Severance, I finished Dexter, all the series, the prequel and the sequel, and I love Dexter. But Double XP still going for me. That's crazy. I'm never exiting app. Sorry. Yeah, Dexter's probably one of my favorite shows now. That was really good. Can't even remember what was before that already. I know You season 5 is coming out soon. We're definitely gonna be watching that too. It's a good show to watch. Do you press and hold interact when riding the dinosaur after he hits you with his tail, or tap interact in the air? Definitely like hold down. Like as soon as you get slammed, even if you miss him, I just hold it down to get up there. I think I missed the comment when I left, but the Tomb boss fight is easier with an AR SMG now because of double tap. I didn't see that. Silver Wolf. No, wait. Eyes are bad. Cyber Wolf. I didn't see that. I'll have to go back and try with an AR because I did it with a shotgun and it wasn't as good as I thought it'd be. But yeah, it might be faster with the, I guess, double fire rate. Good wreck. AD. What up, Chromosoma? Good to see you today. We're having a good Tuesday so far. Chilling, vibing. Oh, no way. We got the meat injection back, but this time from a Mangler. That wasn't cheesy. All right, I need to get quick revive. I need to get a 2-plate vest. I need to get a lot of stuff this game. My biggest fuck up was buying PhD by accident, and now flying over the barricade, so I'll have to buy this one too. Good. Real nice. All right, just go back. The Kilo? Yeah, Kilo does have. I think the Kilo has a higher rate of fire than the AMAX.
That's Dr. Moline. Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy, but weird.
So it's climb or interact. What happens is like I get thrown up in the air, and the second he slams down on the ground and I start moving up, I'm already holding down interact. It's the best way to get it. Guardian, today's the day. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Abomination's gonna meet his end. I'm gonna tie him up, force him to look at all his victims, and then stab him through the chest with a sigh. But I'll be a vigilante about it too, because I mean, look at this guy. Oh. Maybe I need 3 plates. Something with a side, you just gotta be right up here, slamming, hacking away at him. How do I feel? How they switched up how to use quick revive on solo? I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I think I'd actually rather have the self revive feature split. Like, it makes it a little bit easier with Dying Wish, but I don't actually mind the self revives if they switch how quick revive worked with how you regen health and stuff. So definitely a little bit of a shake up, but personally, I don't mind it. I think it's indifferent about the change, really. What I am indifferent about them doing, though, is not using the Shadows quick revive jingle when they lost the ability to use the regular quick revive jingle or like the background music in it when it became copyright. Or making a new one. The new one, I mean, so weird. If I like you, have I seen The Fall? I've not seen The Fall, but I'm definitely looking for new shows here to watch. Definitely get on that. PK sus, mega sus. We'll try that. Does it only work in solo, or can it be done? It can be done in co-op. It's actually easier in co-op because you can have your buddy run the zombies and you just get slammed up into the air. Yeah, definitely easier in co-op.
Now what?
Let's go. Shades. Thanks for subbing. Invincible? I know. Alright, I know about that one. Alright, let's see here. We are 7 more of those away from what we need. It'll be a big boost with the XP. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Almost only 1 level to go. We might actually hit level 1000 for leveling this up all the way. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, I did it again. I gotta get that on my vocabulary. Cool to say every once in a while, but after like editing the stream highlights, I realized how much I say that. Not good. Watch Breaking Bad. I've already seen Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Both go to like top 5 shows. Keep trying to get Jeff to fucking watch Dexter and Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and he's like, no, I don't wanna. Have I watched The Bear yet? No, but I want to, dude. Lip's hilarious. Or the guy that plays Lip is hilarious. I don't know what's the actor's name. Retweet DK. Gotta get on the anime wave. Follows a shorter series, but it follows a serial killer. It's great. It has the actress from the X-Files. I've never seen the X-Files. That's gonna hurt my street cred here. But I'll watch it. I'm into those types of shows. Those Josie. We need something new here. All right, I can't play with these sides any longer on this map, I don't think. I'm gonna keep dying to these zombies, or at least going down to low health, especially without trip armor. I think I should have just committed to the AMAX before the game. Ah, no, we don't got to run the size. I do want these camoed out though. I gotta get Cali sticks before that goes away too. I feel like I'm gonna die if I keep trying to do this. If you get rocked from the anti-cheat, the disconnected information is red instead of white. Yeah, I have seen that. I've seen people get kicked real time in my game, and it's red. I think before it used to be the Ricochet logo. You got kicked. Anyone know how to get a second ray gun on Shattered Veil for free? Just did a duo run, and we got one for free after finishing the yellow ritual. No, dude, I haven't seen that at all. You finished the yellow ritual and got one? I wonder if it's like from the plant exploding. I'll have to look into that. This guy can go. Of course, dead shot and double tap on this map, just non-existent. Only thing killing Liberty Falls for me right now. Cali sticks and zombies are stupid with espresso. Oh man, I gotta try it. I gotta get all the safes. I have to do it before it goes away. I want the skin too. I heard that they nerfed the odds on the skin. I would love to get that skin. Not that I really run it, but just to have on the account, you know. It was lit up like a Christmas tree, and then the guys that were playing with cheaters would leave because they no longer had an easy win. Yeah, absolutely. The guy gets disconnected. You're like, ah, well, we're so ass. We're not winning this game. We had to rely on this cheater. Buy doors or contribute to 10 doors. Also, kills with ammo mods. Okay, we need an ammo mod because that'll be 7,500. Ammo mod and 2 more doors. You have to get exfil too. The exfil, then I'm gonna. What's up, Cody? How are we? I've seen a lot of people saying Shattered Veil needs better side eggs, but you never see people say that about other maps when they have the same amount, and often they are not worth it on BO3. What do I think? I think that they needed an ether tool side Easter egg on that map to get yourself like a scaling ether tool, like how the Tomb has. I know they have it for the shotgun, but nobody uses the Marine. They just need like 2 worthwhile ones, and there's not really any like one worthwhile one on Shattered Veil. So I think one for a free scaling ether tool, and then maybe one for a pack crystal too. Like that's all they needed on that map for me to be like, okay. But I would like to see them have a little bit more, you know, like Zetsubo. I feel like a lot of the side Easter eggs though in Black Ops 3 were like the specialists, like the Gauntlet of Siegfried, the Skull of Non-Sapway. I think that's what they need. Those are the side, like the side Easter eggs we'd be looking for, you know. But at the same token, I want them to replace field upgrades with those. Like that'd be my pitch for a zombies only game, or even the next zombies game if they're bringing Premise back and they can get away with this. I think they should take like the Ragnaroks, the Skull of Non-Sapway, even Takeo's Katana from BO4, the War Machine, maybe not the War Machine, that's not as iconic. Like the sword from Shadows of Evil. Do your field upgrades and shit like that. Make them like ether specific items, especially if they're bringing Premise back. There's no excuse there. Because like I don't mind, like Ether Shroud's good, you know, Ring of Fire was good, Frost Blast, whatever field upgrades you have, you know, they're not bad, right? But imagine if they were replaced with stuff like that. But then that would dilute the side Easter egg pool, because then you're like, well, these maps where we like to have side Easter eggs for stuff like that, they're just not there anymore. You know, like field upgrades are chewing from that. But I don't know, like either in this modern system, Ether Tool. That's all you need was an Ether Tool and a Pack Crystal. Would have made Shattered Veil an S, I think, S tier unanimously. But yeah, some of the needs more side Easter egg hype is a little. It's just a little overblown. They are cool side Easter eggs. I really like them, but whoa, 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 whoa. I need to get this upgraded now. How to get the calling card? By getting kills with anywhere but here. Okay, I would go into the I didn't find this, but I'm not claiming to be the founder of this. I saw a video on it 5 months ago. I would go into the Terminus Easter egg. I'd save and quit on round like whenever I got to the point where I could go into the boat lockdown, where you pick up the 2 canisters to plug into the island. I would save and quit at the start of that round, load back in, and then I would stand in that room. And if you're doing the lockdown, you can get like 8 zombies to spawn. Use anywhere but here. You won't be teleported out of the room, so that you can really just, you know, you're guaranteed to kill those 8 zombies. And then I would just save and quit. No, I'd alt 4, so that when I spawn back in, the save and quit would be there. But if that's no longer a thing and you can't just cheese it like that, then I would personally just run to that step at Terminus 3 or 4 times if you don't have a calling card. Jason Blundell Easter egg is so stupid. I like the reference, but yeah, like for all the work, they should have just, I mean, they could have just kept the map being that foggy to give it a different atmosphere, you know? But, man, I don't know. I thought it was cool, but for all the work that was necessary, a couple of ether crystals around the map. Would be S tier if the boss fight had disciples in it? Absolutely not. The boss fight's fine as it is. Please God. We would never beat the it's too hard allegations. God, could you imagine the amount of boss spam running around that fucking dino if there were disciples in there? Oh, we got a second one. Hello, Mr. A Bomb. Oh. God, I already forgot how OP double tap is in this game. Get on the bus! Howie. Use nowhere but there works way better. Does it work? I didn't know that. Probably someone coming in clutch the past few days. BO6 maps ranked. I said this yesterday, guys. I can't put Liberty Falls and the Tomb in the same category as the other 3 maps because they're 2 different experiences. Like saying Terminus is better than Liberty Falls doesn't make any sense to me because they're not built with the same intentions of being a similar map. Like I would compare, I'm no longer like ranking maps flat out and being like, oh, it's either S tier, A tier, B. I'm splitting the maps between survival-esque, like Kino der Toten, Ascension, Liberty Falls, The Tomb, even Shangri-La. I'm putting those maps in a completely different like tier ranking than Shadows of Evil, Gorod Krovi, Shattered Veil, because I just feel like there's no... You can't compare them. So if I had to pick between Liberty Falls and The Tomb, I'd say Liberty Falls. But I think both are like Liberty Falls. If you're putting them in like a category with only survival maps, I think both of these are like A S tier maps. For Shattered Veil, the Citadel, and Terminus, I'd have to go Shattered Veil 1. Liberty Falls is not better than The Tomb. Come on, Atmosphere is better on The Tomb, but I think the map overall, I don't know what it is. I like the vibe of the tag. It reminds me of BO2. It's nostalgic for me. The Tomb's not bad. Between the other 3 maps, Shattered Veil top tier. 1 of 1. Then I'd say probably Terminus, then Citadel. I'm not gonna lie, that's just how I feel about it. Oh my God, we're crawling our way up here. I mean, we really keep saving and quitting. I think I should be at 6 now. 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's gonna look so nice and so. God. We still need to exfil. Need more ammo mod kills too. We'll get more XP that way. Ah, we're so close, guys. Almost 999. I checked the gobblegums here too. Perkas? Gotta do it if it's Wonder Bar. I gotta load up more coin. No, I have like 40 of these. You want to make me spend money, game? Keep showing me these type of packs down there with Wonder Bar, Hidden Power, Perka. Keep throwing it right at the wall. Do love how at first a lot of the elite zombies are hard to beat the first time you encounter them, but the more you learn them, the faster you can kill them. The more you learn, absolutely. Even the normal boss, like the boss fights, same way. If they would have had Liberty Falls intro for Shattered Veil, it would have been an S tier map. I kind of agree, but I don't know what you would. Wait, do you guys think there'd be 2 elites if I kill this one? I'm either completely ruining this entire save and quit strategy right now, or I'm gonna try and double dip. This is all greed right here. I don't know how they would have explained Liberty Falls though. Please spawn another one, otherwise I just cost it so hard. Alright, looks like we gotta play a little bit. Rip. My greed is costing me. We're at 7 out of 10. We need 3 more. Gotta wait until another one spawns in now. Best round for doing the boss fight on Shattered Veil, you're on round 25. I'd say right around there. There's not really much of a difference, in my opinion, unless you're like 25 versus 54. Don't really get the hate for BO6. I don't either. I mean, I guess if you're not a fan of the armor, like the plating system and like the drops where there's salvage and score streaks and stuff, like fair criticism. But I think they're like 1 or 2 games away from having it completely mastered. Like, if you could have the shield system with... If you could have this perk, honestly, like I wasn't a fan of the perk system before the game came out, but I don't mind it now. I actually kind of like what they're doing with the Wonder Fizz and separating different perks machines on different maps. If you could have this perk system with this movement system and the like classic point system and regular shields, I'd say like that you're pretty much, that's, I don't see like how anyone else could complain after that. My only thing, I don't know. I do like the rarity upgrades though. I think it's more fun to set up and like play 30 rounds of this than play 30 rounds of Black Ops 1 Kino. Like, it's definitely harder on BO1 because you're not really guaranteed much, but like the setup and the gunplay on this game is just way better. I know people are gonna crucify me for that. I love Black Ops 1. Oh, we got another guy to spawn here on 20. So I can kill this guy. We spawn back in on 20 or 19? Because if I kill this guy now, we're really screwed. Can I save and quit? I can't save and quit yet. Still missing shopping free? Absolutely. I don't know what they were doing with shopping free, man. He said it wasn't coming in season 1. So I guess like he technically didn't lie when with it not coming and not even being the code. But at the same time, like where is shopping free? We were promised shopping free, kind of, in a really cryptic way. Maybe next year. Who knows? Which do I prefer? MWZ armor or BO6 armor? Probably BO6. I mean, aren't they the exact same thing, or does it take away your armor plates before you even start taking damage in MWZ? I can't remember if that's how that worked. Either one to me is honestly fine. I don't mind. I play a lot of Warzone, you know, like I play a ton of Warzone. I won't lie to you, and I don't mind those systems. So, you know, like to me, I don't mind the plating system. It's like naturally already engraved in my brain to play it when I'm running around, just whether or not I'm playing even multiplayer. You know, like I'm always pressing my plate button on PC. So that's just how I am. That's why I don't mind the system at all. I think the armor system in this game is better than Cold War for sure. I like running over the plates. It's too easy. We always had plates then. Here you actually have to remember to plate. If you forget for even half a second, especially on high rounds, you're cooked. For challenges that ask for in one game, saving and quitting ruins it. It has to be one solid game without leaving. Oh yeah, if you're doing Dark Ops, but this is like camo chow. Just remove super sprinters, let you train after 50. Totally agree. I think super sprinters ruin the swords. The swords would be so much more fun if there weren't fucking transit zombies running right at you. MWZ couldn't die if you had armor on. That's tough. I think I might actually like MWZ a little bit better. This one, yeah. Yeah, you do take a lot of damage here. If I have armor. I don't know. I'd have to go back and play MWZ a little bit more to see how I feel about it. I think this is fine. I'd rather have the shield. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather have the classic zombie shield, but I think this is probably the best the armor system. As plating system, I should say. Cold War, MWZ. Did Vanguard have shield? Vanguard had shield, right? Vanguard, I don't know. Probably same as Cold War. Tested out the Flogger immunity with Jug on World at War. It actually works, so I believe you. It works if you don't get hit by a zombie. That was the caveat I left out. If you're already taking damage from a zombie, you'll take damage from the Flogger, but if there's no zombies around you, then you can just sit there. What did I get? Insta-kill? Double points. I should probably... I can't back further. We gotta get through this round. I shouldn't have committed to the size so early. Ooh. Grab this. Hello? Die. Easy. Chopper. Weird that double XP is still up. I haven't closed out of my app. The thing with Black Ops 6 is if you are already on like a previous version of the game and double XP runs out, as long as you don't close app, you'll be good. Let's go. 999. One more level to go and then we're all the way home. Yeah, as long as you don't close app, it stays with you. Or until you get like the update, which takes you back to the main menu, then you got problems and it'll take it away. MWZ armor was so much better for you because you get stuck in a corner. You could stay alive while charging the Scorcher. Yeah, true. I guess you were pretty OP. There wasn't much death. I mean, I guess you have Ether Shroud in this. Was Ether Shroud even in MWZ or no? If it was heavily nerfed, right? Yeah, I think it was, but it was nerfed. I think I ran Healing Aura. I think I mained Healing Aura in that game. Okay, I gotta kill this guy and then save and quit here. Okay, I was reading chat. I'm up dying in the corner here. It's my fault. I can't do things at once. Little P-brain. I gotta be closing in on purple rarity here. Yeah. Much. I mean, doesn't matter now. Get him. Can't end this round. I need to kill the bomb first. Here we go. Oh, this is death. Go, 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 go. Dude, please die. I mean, pack 2, blue rarity. No, if we had double tap, we'd be done. There we go. All right, one more to go. That'd be solid. It wasn't meta. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I remember Ether Shroud just being kind of poor. I never. Yeah, it was definitely a Healing Aura main. Okay, we are halfway there on the ammo mods. We are about a level off now. Should be good. Tesla Storm Gang and MWZ. I can't bullshit you, Dead King. I've never used Tesla Storm and MWZ. Maybe there were challenges for it, but never really. Glory to the Energy Mine. Energy Mine in this game is busted. Yeah, strictly. Here we go. Next prestige reward, level 1000. We are now level 999. One full level to go here. A little double XP hack is still on. After this, then what's next? I don't know. I think we might be getting this out in a long form upload, getting to level 1000, going over some stats, and then calling it a day. Also, shout out to all you guys for running up the Dino video yesterday. It was super sick. The video's doing so well. So everyone that was here yesterday that went and watched the playback, you're an absolute goat. Goat legend. Goat legend. Same thing today, guys. I'm going to try and get this out for a little bit later. If Rapid's around to run up a thumbnail. If not, I won't force it. I don't want to upload my thumbnails. They're not very good. Rapid supremacy. Brilliant rags to riches. Absolutely. All right, here we go. One more Abomination kill here with the AMAX, and then we'll fully have Nebula, which will give us a big XP boost. Maybe we finish out on Shattered Veil. We'll exit the game here, and then I'll boot up, and we'll take the AMAX to Shattered Veil. How about that? not the AMAX. Sorry, God, the Kilo. Kilo. Appreciate you, Rick Toff. People said your comment was cringe on the video. They aren't wrong though. Fuck, we're just here to have a good time, gang. Just here to have a good time. Shadowvale doing bits for the long form, dude. What's funny is like the guides did way better on Tomb, but the long form like playthroughs and stuff have done really, really good on Shattered Veil, which is nice, man. I think there's kind of a renaissance for the game. I mean, it's DLC 3. DLC 3 has historically been goated. The lows for most COD Zombies games are between DLC 1 and 3. Like, even if DLC 2 is good, it always seems like that's the lowest point. Because everybody grinds the hell out of the game at the start of the year. Everybody puts in, you know, 50 hours, 60, 70, 80, 100 hours in the first, like, 2-3 weeks trying to get the mastery camo. Then they burn out around December, January, and they come back in spring. Mantling the dinos got to be the new Kingman video for sure. Absolutely. It's so fast, dude. It's such a fast strategy. As long as you... I feel like you couldn't just try it in your first speedrun, though. You have to probably do the boss fight like twice to get the feel for it down. But yeah, if he's bringing in gums, I don't know if he plays with gums or not, but if he's got gums, he's got decoys, he could fly through the boss fight. Just need a good pounce from Z-Rex. DLC 2 was mob. DLC 2 for Black Ops 2 is the only exception. Zetsubo was a down period. I mean, I don't really think we kept track of the trends in Black Ops 1, but Call of the Dead was, I guess that was pretty up, but I mean, there's no way to tell social media wise what the trend was there. Black Ops 3 Zetsubo, obviously a great map, but trends and numbers don't lie. It did really poorly in terms of viewership, which again, I just attribute to people being burned out of the game. Gorod, of course, brought everyone back. Black Ops 4, I guess, different case. Again, like, Ancient Evil was really, really good. It was a great map, but there weren't a lot of people playing the game. Cold War, Firebase, I mean, views were down after Firebase for sure, and then even with Outbreak, it was down, and the Mauer kind of brought it back. Now we're here. All right, Nebula on the AMAX. I don't want to go any further here. I want to go take this over to Shattered Veil. Go play with the, oh, we only need 5 more. I think we just get the 5 more kills here. There's no way 2 15k XP chows are gonna give me full master prestige level. W Neb. Gonna look good in Warzone. That's the only reason I'm doing this at this point of the year, is to flex these new DLC weapons when I'm stomping guys. Gotta try the 10-round mag for the AMAX. It shreds with crits. 10-round mag? I don't know. Maybe. Ancient Evil top 4. Oat. Argue with a wall. It might be, but unfortunately the game was so done at that point that nobody really got to experience it. Most people didn't. That's gotta be 5, no? Oh, yeah, nice. Sheesh. Oh my god. 15k. 3 daily chows. Bang, bang. Okay, yeah, we didn't get there. We're gonna be, or I think we're gonna be like halfway. We're gonna be close. Of all times? What? Jesus Christ. 10 rounds is kind of crazy. Are we talking for zone or are we talking for zombies? That drama was looking good at Under Horizon Drag Boss. Did go to the Panzers. True. Very true. Finally made it to a stream. JT Lawler, happy to be here, brother. When am I playing Shadow? Shadowed. Shadowed is fucking crazy. Shattered. We're booting it up right now. We're gonna hit level 1000 on Shattered because it's map in the game. Look at this. 999.5. We are half a level away from big 1000. Level 938. Why so low? JK, have a good day. What's up, Gra? Yeah, the game says 930. What was it? 983. Yeah, 983. In the in-game thing, because I haven't backed out since yesterday. Because we still have double XP rolling. If I back to the main menu, even, I think it'll give me the update and it'll take double XP away. So I just haven't. I think it went away at 1 o'clock. We still have it because we haven't refreshed to the latest version of the game. So kind of cheesing with double XP for a little bit here. Let me switch over to the Kilo. Let me also throw my camo on here. Beautiful. Nebula out on the AMAX. The Kilo, I think, is close. No, we still have the kill requirement. 200 kills, 250 kills, 41, I think, to be exact. I don't know math. Dude, this looks like a handguard gun. All right, enough bullshit in here. Shattered Veil it is. We're gonna get this in front of the dyno. It'll look really cool. We'll have a moment. I'll get excited. Then we'll leave and then realize it's just a skode. PC go burr, literally. PC explode. PC explode. Ground 999. Let's go, dude. Absolutely. And doing that helps you out to get level 1000. Hell yeah. Yep. Logged in like an hour ago. Still double XP, so you don't know. Maybe they extended then, dude. I feel like they have, if they extended double XP, it would still show in the tab where it says events. The event tab is gone for me. Who knows? Who knows? Either way, double XP is still going for me. I love it. What's up with Flash? Good to see you. Still have double XP like an hour ago? Huh. Somebody that could boot up the game right now, see if it's still there. Because then I'll actually zone. I don't want to close app until I get the HDR fully leveled up in zombies. The double XP and the double weapon XP will be nice for it. I mean, double XP is irrelevant now, but double weapon. Look at the stats on the 10 round mag. It almost triples your crit damage, becomes 60 when. Okay, all right, I see. Might be a demon for bosses too. I got you. Might have to give it a go. Hilo got some balls with the mags attachments. Hell yeah. Hilo balls.
I wish I could come greet you in person, but my physical form is, well...
Callum, just logged on and still have it. Let's go. Double XP extended for the second week in a row. Get in there and grind your shit. Double XP tab is gone for you, but still showing there on the bottom right. Hey, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take a gift. They really want people to buy. Oh, maybe, you know what it is? They probably have this running, double XP, until the free trial is over. So anybody that's playing multiplayer or zombies to level up the guns for Warzone that don't have Black Ops 6 can get that done faster. Maybe they'd be more incentivized to continue to pay for, like, I don't know, get it on Game Pass or just pay for the game outright. But that definitely benefits us. What are they adding them DLC 5 shopping freeze? I hope DLC 5, hopefully next map, but they'll probably wait until the last update of the game. Truthfully. They buffed the extended 3 round or mag 3 on the kilo. It was 80 on zone last night. I don't know, they may have. I think they were making a hot fix for zombies with the white screening in the boss fight of this map and then the inability to connect. So maybe they did give it a little buff. Although I think this was the same. I think when you pack a punch, this goes to 120. I think this was the same yesterday. Maybe it's different. I know the stats for the guns are different in each mode. Or like when one gets buffed in multiplayer or Warzone, it won't be buffed in zombies or vice versa. So maybe it's just initially different in Warzone and zombies. Otis TV, anyone will be carried to the new Easter egg sub board. Anyone that doesn't have Shattered Veil done. Wants to get the hard carry, getting Otis's backpack, hit him up. What level am I right now? We are 999.5. So we are gonna be done here in just a few minutes. It says 983 here, but it's just because I haven't closed app in a day since yesterday. Who do I think the boss fight for Janice Towers will be? Panos or Sam? I'm going Sam. Has to be Sam. No questions about it. Alright, this is already kind of weak. It's a double tap. Also, I have an exfil in this map. I wonder, it's got to be in spawn, right? This has to be the exfil location right here. There's no other spot in this map you can do it at. Oh, I guess maybe by the fountain over here in front of the mansion. I don't know. Go 37. Combat stock unlocked. Still want transit remake on this game. Think with the score streaks it would be fun. You know what would be sick is if you could be like, for the last map they did like a transit style, I don't know, transit style map linking all the Liberty Falls locations and then added in individual mutant injections or different mutant injections for each boss, including the dino. Like imagine running around as a Z-Rex on an outbreak size map, just eating zombies. Been 100? Fair. Call the spawn, call the exfil and spawn, and the exfil spot is where I'm at right now. Fair. Fair enough. Oh, I don't know, just went black. That's not good. Oh, now it's perma black. All right, give me a second, guys. I gotta just really unplug this really quickly. Plug it back in. I don't know why it does this. It like flickers. Hopefully this doesn't mess the stream up here. Maybe. Oh, Unpause the game by accident. Okay, that didn't seem to fix what I needed it to do. We're gonna try this one. Oh, that was way too much. Hold on. Oh shit, I can't plug it back in. Okay, hold. Monitor's back up. OBS, and here we go. There's that. We good? One's in the chat if we're good, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. The monitor went black. I had to unplug it from the back of the PC and plug it back in. One's if we're chilling. Two's if Spectrum is costing. I do see some lag in OBS though. Does it look like there's lag in OBS or no? No, typical too. Any lag at all whatsoever? Laggy Diego? Lag? Stuttering for you? Okay. Good now? Good now? We're good? We're good? Smooth out? Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. I saw it too and I was kind of tripping out. I was like, oh, that's not good. Spectrum costing. I didn't get on the phone with Spectrum today. I had a good day. I thought about what I was gonna say on the phone and like I can't be rude. Like I hate to be rude to those people even though they honestly deserve it. Because like at the end of the day, it's not the tech's fault that I'm on the phone with. It's like actually just their service in general. But I hate to like get on the phone with somebody who's probably already having a shit day and then be like, my upload speed, I never get what I want, and just like go all in and like freak out on them. You know, I guess that's the only way to get shit done, but I don't know. I feel so it's not that person's fault, you know? Even when the people come out here, I'm just like, I mean, it's been 10 of you out here in the last 6 months. It's not your fault, dude. Next wonder weapon is the golden spork. Let's go. Not even a wonder weapon, but a DLC weapon. Exact same way. I feel that, dude. It's just like, I don't know, you know, like it's one thing to be angry at the service that's being provided, but at the end of the day, it's not that individual person's fault. Like it's honestly nobody in the false company but the CEO, really, and just being like you're lying. Cause like, dude, you know what? There was one person whose fault it was. The last time somebody came out here, the tech was so chill. He was trying everything. He was really trying to help me out, and he calls his boss, and this lady gets on the phone, and he's like, you know, so my internet package is like 1,000 down, 40 up. It's the best package that I can get in this area, and it's only available through Spectrum, right? I call them, or I get the guy out here. The tech is really chill. We're having a good time. Like we're just chopping it up. He's really trying everything. He hooks me up with a new router, you know, all that. And he calls his boss and he's like, yeah, hey, I'm down here, and like the router's still saying 1,000 down, but the upload speed's only 20. And she's like, well, what's the problem? And he's like, well, he's paying for 40. And she's like, well, 20 is good enough. How does he even notice that it's not anything higher than, what is he doing that he needs above 20? And I'm like, first of all, I'm paying way more for this plan because I need the 40 upload for YouTube streaming and for just uploading videos in general in a short amount of time. I was like, I'm paying for that. Second of all, like, are you serious? This is what you guys are you guys running a scam here where you're just telling people they're paying for one thing and they're really not getting it? And I know for a fact that's how it is too. Because like 95% of people that have internet are not running Ookla speed tests to figure out what their speeds are, unless there's something seriously wrong. Most people that have Spectrum, especially in like a neighborhood environment, are using it to stream TV or Hulu or just getting on the internet after work or working from home and doing Zoom and shit. And like they're never gonna notice that the difference between 40 and 20 upload, unless they're uploading massive file sizes. But even then, some people are just like, oh, the internet's slow, or you know, whatever. But dude, they're fucking scam you too. And until you actually, and what's funny too is like I can tell when there's something wrong with a box up the road or like 2 miles north before they can. Because I'll be like, yo, my internet speed's cut in half. What's going on? Well, it looks good on our end. The box outside's fine. And I'm like, okay, well, can you guys check something up the road? Because that's usually what the problem is. Nah, it's not. It's not something on. It's something with your equipment. It's your PC. I'm like, I just bought this. It's not the PC. Well, it's not on our end. And then 2 weeks later, something blows in the street, and they got like 6 vans outside trying to figure out what the hell's going on because the entire power line went down. I'm like, I could have told you this. I called you last. You should be paying me to tell you the internet outside isn't working and that your fucking service is shit. I hate I really do hate Spectrum, and I just until I move, they're the only option because I think they're greasing the fucking wheels of the politicians that live in my city because they're the only fucking internet provider here. Everybody else is like, oh, we can give you 200 upload and 30, or we give you like 200 download and like 150 up, which like the 150 upload is nice, but then it's like if I'm trying to download a map on DLC day, I can't keep having that problem where it's like I'm not gonna sit here and take 4 hours to update. By the time my map installs, everyone's done with the Easter egg. But nah, dude, I can't wait to get fiber optic. Spectrum is so shit. Like, they're fine for, like, you know, basic internet and cable. Even then, you get a couple of devices on it and it goes downhill. Overall, I just would not recommend their services. And that's probably, dude, I speak so negatively about them. They're probably like, oh, this guy's talking shit. Go ahead and, like, flip that switch. Run up his internet right now. Sorry, guys. I'm bitching. No, T-Mobile, I have it, but it's not as good as the speeds I'm paying for right now with Spectrum. Like, maybe they'd be more reliable, I guess, but they don't, like, nobody in my area has above, like, 30 upload. The problem is, like, every city around us has switched to fiber, like, 5, 6, 7 years ago. But my city doesn't. I think it's just they don't want to tear up the roads, and they don't want to cause the inconvenience of the amount of, like, maintenance it's going to take to lay down the wires and shit, which, at the end of the day, like, fair enough. I get that it's a big, like, my city is primarily, like just housing and then, like, big, like, super center kind of area with, like, Target, Michael's, Home Depot, all that shit, you know? So since it's more of like a, like, and I don't want to say industrial is not the right word, like more of like a, you know, shopping community. Nobody really even needs above 30 upload in this area, and so the city's just like, why are we gonna pay to have these lines installed and shit? And I've literally even contacted people that you know, have like fiber companies that are 10, 15 miles up the road, and I'll be like, I'll pay however much it costs to get a fucking line run over here so that I can just, you guys can give me like personal fiber to the house. Well, you have to go through the city, and the city doesn't want to do that, and it's like, all right, well, I'm out of here in a year at this point. I'll just put up with it until I'm out doing my own thing. So someday we won't have the lag, someday we won't have the problems, and I won't have my years taken off of my life and my heart rate and blood pressure shot through the roof by Spectrum. But until that day, I guess it's good for memes. Spectrum has a monopoly in Ohio and it blows. Absolutely, dude. They are paying whoever, like the governor, they're probably fucking lying in the governor's pockets to be like, yeah, we're just gonna ignore fiber in most areas. Have AT&T fiber, low-key good, but sometimes it irks you. I guess it's just everybody then. I mean, I don't think I've found one good internet provider anywhere. Even when I was away at school, we had like decent internet, but it would go up and down. At night, they'd fluctuate it so that, yeah, obviously they'd flux the services. Yuck. What's my XP method? Honestly, I would play this map now. Now that this map is out, the XP method is to get the Wonder Waff and do the high round strat, because the more you use mutant injections and score streaks, the less XP you're gonna get. You get the most XP from using wonder weapons and base weapons, which on this map, the entire strategy is pretty much just spam the Wonder Waff. So you get the maximum amount of XP by sitting in that airlock right there with the augments you needed for the Wonder Waff, infinite ammo. It's not even a glitch, but you sit right here, you shoot at the ground right there where they spawn out of, you shoot in this corner. Best strategy for XP currently in the game. Not gonna get faster than that. Verizon really good. See, I have like kind of issues with Verizon's phone carrier, with the actual, like I have Verizon for my phone, but I feel like it's kind of wonk. So I'm scared to switch to their internet plan. Even then, like the download speed, the most in my area is 500 if it's not Spectrum. So I need the download speeds above all else, to be honest. Don't have any issues with Spectrum where you're at. Don't get what they're doing up there. It might just be Ohio, dude. It could just be the old ass lines. Like we still have cable lines, which is the issue. What happened to Omega Group from Cold War? Assuming they just were killed, because Ravenoff was like, oh, if I had stayed with Omega, I would have killed, something like that. Or Omega would have killed me. I don't know. Maybe they're just there in the background. What happens is ISPs will legit pay for full control over certain areas. We were in an apartment complex in South Carolina. It was awful. Local company paid to have complete control over your complex, dude. I appreciate the fucking knowledge, because I've been having these conspiratorial thoughts against Spectrum in my area, because it's the only way you can get that primo download speed and even upload speed. Feel that, dude. McDonald's Wi-Fi is the best. Absolutely. I'm thinking about, dude, I've seen people take like a TV and like a system and set up shop in McDonald's and be like trying to get a Fortnite win at McDonald's. I think that shit would be so funny to do IRL. I'm not gonna lie. I have like really bad social anxiety, but I think it'd be so funny to. That's like the only time I could probably just break out of like the fear of doing some shit like that, is like beating the fucking dino on McDonald's Wi-Fi. It'd be such a funny video. Why do I think they won't do a Chronicles 2? Worried they couldn't do it right and community would be mad. I think they actually will do a Chronicles 2. My crack pipe theory is that they are asset dumping wonder weapons and certain mechanics in this game and MWZ, like the VR11, jet gun, ice staff, you know, Vulture Aid, Anything else? Mark II, right? I think they're asset dumping wonder weapons in this game for a future Chronicles release of some type, whether it's like faithful or not, or it's like updated, you know, map gameplay mechanics and just, you know, expanded map. I think at some point they'll do it. I think they're just waiting for the right time. I guess my best working theory with Chronicles now is that next year they'll do a whole nother year with new round-based maps, which is like actually leakers have pretty much stated that's what's going to happen. And then the year after, I think they keep zombies going with the Chronicles. Again, completely just like absolutely no basis on that whatsoever. People could probably even, like leakers will probably even tell you like, yeah, nothing's being worked on, but that's just from trying to put 2 and 2 together with why we've seen so many like remastered wonder weapons in this game and in MWZ with like the VR11 getting its own thing. Like, best guess. Best guess. Farm, the greatest map of all time. Yup, maybe with the pack a punch. Are we there yet? No. It's like a fucking little kid. Are we there yet? Are we at 1,000 yet? What about Starlink? Garbo? Not good enough speed yet. In the future, I guarantee you Starlink will be the wave, but right now they don't have fiber technology. Not enough upload speed for me to switch. The download is definitely a little bit less. As unfortunate as it is with internet providers, no excuse why they pay insane prices. Absolutely, dude. Especially because like the plan I have for Spectrum is like 120, 130 bucks a month. If I had a better plan on fiber, it'd be like 50. Spectrum is literally, they're fucking scamming. They're seriously a problem. Spectrum needs to be investigated. They're gonna go out of business here pretty soon. Once fiber gets everywhere, Spectrum's done. Once cable goes down, home phone goes down, and fiber gets a little more accessible, Spectrum is gonna go bankrupt. Or they'll get bought out and replaced by a fiber company. What up, Ghost? They need to make a lava map, kind of like Town. I think they'll never do that again because of the lava criticism Transit took. Same with Town. Don't think ever again. 500 megabytes here with Spectrum. They have 1 gig option, but after speaking to the manager, he said that due to the area, the 1 gig is pointless due to cabling. Yeah. I know, you won't get the full what you're paying for. That's kind of the situation I'm in. The only difference, like the reason I need that plan is for the upload speed, because the difference between 40 and 20 upload is really, really big. It's double the time it takes to get a video out. Let's say like a 15-minute video or a 20-minute video takes an hour to upload on 20. That's 30 minutes on, you know, regular 40 speed here if Spectrum's got their shit together. But then fiber, I had that up in like 5 minutes, which is what I need for DLC dates. Because like the Mark II video could have been out like 30 minutes earlier if I had better internet. Like, that was done, and then it went live 30 minutes later. And in those 30 minutes, somebody else could have got a video up, you know? MZC conspiracy, Spectrum hates me, Lane's conspiracy, everyone's cheating. Literally. Carrier and transit map combined, maybe for the absolute worst map of all time. Sadly. Okay, level up the kilo. We gotta be close. I mean, 11 rounds here to go, half of a master prestige level with double XP. We're out of ammo. Oh, right on cue. SBMM and zombies confirmed. The second I run out of ammo. Oh, here you go. Here's a max ammo. Oh, you just bought ammo? Here's max ammo. No, Spectrum isn't calling to sponsor. I never in my, unless they were offering me premium fiber to my house, I would never endorse them. Not a chance. They're terrible. They're terrible. Waiting for an honest opinion, you've stayed away from it because you want to experience it in the full. Is that like an hour away? Wait. What did I miss, Nuke? Oh, changing providers here in UK currently have fiber. The new provider doesn't have fiber, but they've been out doing all the groundwork to install fiber. So like 500 upload. That's gonna be more than enough. You're gonna love it. 500 upload is more than enough. More than enough, dude. 500 up, bro. Holy shit. You're zooming, dude. A 4K 60 FPS hour-long video with 500 upload is going up in probably like 10-15 minutes. You're chewing. Streamer loot. Back-to-back days with streamer loot confirmed. Where am I going? Where the fuck is the armory down here? I'm just running around. This lab technician's trying to give me the key card too for the Mark II. He's like, here, take it. Okay, for the zombies, staying for the internet talk, bro. But that's what I don't understand. Yesterday we like lagged 6 different times in one Easter egg run. Today, I mean, knock on wood, 0 dropped frames the entirety of the day. I think somebody's just watching me and they're like clicking the fucking switch. Hate it. Since we're talking about conspiracies, so I think some of the larger content creators are fed Easter egg steps by the studio. I don't have any beef with anybody in the community. I like it to stay that way. I have literally zero beef. I have no problems with anybody. I know in this community a lot of people don't like a lot of people. I try to stay out of beef and try to stay out of shit as much as I possibly can because I don't want to have beef with anybody. Nobody in particular. I have no idea, but sometimes I think maybe. Sometimes there are just some steps that I'm like, how the fuck did anybody figure that out so quickly? I don't know. Probably not. I'd lean towards saying no, but sometimes it's sus, man. Sometimes I'm just like, bro, how did you did you figure that out? I know everyone's working on it. It's not just one person figured everything out, you know, like there's thousands of people hunting the Easter eggs simultaneously, and especially the bigger guys, they have such a big chat where people could be like, yo, check over here, check over there, you know, and that totally helps. And that's where a lot of that could come from. But dude, there are something. How did we all get stuck on Citadel where we couldn't figure out the weapon inspect step for like 2 hours? People were running around trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And all it was you just weapon inspect after you punch the incantation on this thing. Like, how? But then how does like the bell get solved where they figure out where the bell is, put it up there, and then brain rot a zombie after ringing the bell in like 5 minutes? Like, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I know there are people that data mine shit. I know people do look for steps and codes, but I would never accuse anybody of it because I have absolutely no idea. I would say maybe more inclined to be like paying leakers to do shit, but at the same token, like I would never accuse anybody of that because I don't fucking know. But sometimes it does seem like people solve shit pretty fast, you know. But again, no beef to anybody. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. Sometimes it just does seem like that. But I have seen a lot of people on Twitter recently kind of being like, yo, what is this? But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not accusing anybody. I don't want any beef. I have no problems with anybody. ELE. It's from the movie Semi-Pro. Everybody love everybody. Classic Jackie Moon quote. I don't have any beef with anybody. I don't know. I don't care. But sometimes it is a little bit sus. I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be here, part of the community. I'm just happy to be here, man. I don't. Just chilling. What's the most difficult Easter egg ever solved? Probably Revelations. Revelations took like 2 weeks. I remember, dude, Revelations was I don't want to say way too long because like it was a fun hunt, you know, like people were tripping out back in the day, but Revelations I deadass think took 2 weeks to be solved, start to finish. Reckon Jason Blundell still plays zombies? I don't know, dude. I would like to think so, but part of me is like if I worked on a project like zombies for so long and then that was my baby and then I just didn't work on it anymore, it'd be hard for me to like mentally keep up with it. I don't know. Andrew, you're banned in bros chat. Who? Whistleblower for steps? Who? Glitching Queen? I don't know. I don't even really follow. I'm not in a way or shape. I've never really been up on Glitching Queen's content. I just don't get it recommended to me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know. Brain rot bell one actually makes sense. I know. I'm just saying. It's just very. I'm not accusing anybody because the answer is probably no. But I don't know. We were all stuck in the incantation step for like 2 hours. Nobody figured out to punch and then inspect. That's crazy. And the only people that found that too were cheaters. The only way that was found was by cheaters. So imagine if nobody had found that. We probably would have been stuck on that step for like 4 or 5 hours. Rev would be solved in 1 day in 2025. I don't know. I still think no leaks. Everything aside, I think Rev would still take like maybe it would be solved today. I think part of it too is like we're just trained to look for certain things, you know, like once you've beaten 10 15 different Treyarch Easter eggs, you kind of know some of their tricks, right? I feel like that's what it's like comes down to the majority of the time. I'm sure sometimes, like obviously with Citadel, somebody leaked something, somebody was cheating, got to the boss fight by cheating for the steps, and then those steps just circulated the internet. Let's go. 2,000 quick kills with a kilo. I don't even know what challenges are up next. Are we close yet? No, still not level 1,000. Still not there yet. Maybe we'll get the Mark II. Maybe we'll finish up with the Mark II in hand. That'd be pretty sick. But, dude, no. Again, I'll say it one more time. I have absolutely zero beef with anybody in the community. Everyone's been very nice to me that I've come in contact with. I have no beef with anybody. I don't want there to be beef with anybody. I'm just happy to be a part of the community and be here. Sometimes conspiracies though, you know. Who knows? Mr. Peaks versus Teddy. Who wins? Mr. Peaks. I fuck with Mr. Peaks. Mr. Peaks goes hard. All right, we're off the conspiracy topic there. Off the conspiracy topic. Let me catch up here. Put this in here. I want the Mark II in hand for when we hit this now. Kilo, we got the kill requirement. That's all I wanted to do. Get the Mark II here to clean things up. The inspect someone had put in a big YouTuber's chat about it, but they thought it was stupid and ignored it. Turned out to be true. Yeah, the people that found that, I'm like 95% sure were cheating. People that were first in the boss fight were cheating. So I guess what happens there is like somebody's watching them on a different platform. Someone's watching that cheater stream, figures out what to do, and then hits somebody up and is like, yo, do this. It's just that BO3 was where we started to get genuinely complex Easter eggs, and in the past 10 years, more people have played and more people have learned methods and what to look for, natural progression. Totally agree. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure nobody's doing that. I mean, it's a possibility, but every once in a while, you're like, oh man, I don't know. Huh. Can I collab with DK next DLC? Like DK Dynamite DK? That's my boy. I'd be down. The way I've been doing DLCs though is like me and Jeff takes off work, Rapid gets home right around the time that the stuff comes out, and then me and Jeff will like endlessly hunt while we feed Rapid stuff for the thumbnails. We got Worm for our code. That's what we've been kind of doing, and then we'll keep a big Google Doc together of just like shared information of what we found. Jeff's a legit hunt, dude. I'm telling you guys, Life of FA. Some of you guys know him, some of you don't. Jeff could be a zombies YouTuber if he did that. I'm so serious. He's just, I'd say he's just as good at the game as I am, and he's very, very smart. He's like Milo level smart when it comes to solving things. But yeah, man, that's what we're there for. That's kind of our strat. But if he'd be down to do that, then possibly. All right, our code was what? Worm? Or I already forgot it. I'm already late here. Worm. We got 7. Wait, 7 6.
Now what?
I can't look at that. I'm sorry. 7 6 7 1. 7 6 7 1. Hopefully that's right. 7 6 7 1. 7 6 7 1. 7 6 7 1. No need, yeah, Andrew. No, it's a cool conversation to have. I don't have a problem with it at all. And I'm sure nobody's gonna come out. No one's gonna clip it, take it out of context, send it to somebody, and be like, "Oh, this dude's accusing you," because I'm not accusing anybody of anything. You know. In his joke Easter egg guide, one of his steps was actually weapon inspecting. Oh, was that for Milo? Yeah, I think that was actually Milo. Yeah, he put that in there for when he went to Citadel IRL. I'm gonna go back to Harper's Ferry this year. I went last year and was gonna do a video on Liberty Falls, but the hate was just so negative around that time period that I didn't upload the video. But I'm gonna go back and we're actually gonna like go to the mansion, and we're gonna go to wherever Janus Towers is located. Obviously, there's no Janus Towers there, but Bertoffen, shout out for the code. Remember, in 7671. Thank you. But I'm gonna do a full like video of the entire city. I'm gonna stay there for a night. Me, Josie, Jeff, and his wife are gonna go and do like water rafting, natural surroundings. Because there are some parts of Liberty Falls we didn't go to. That I wish we could have gone to the
I'm taking this hand.
they're not catacombs, but they're like temple ruin structures next to the church that aren't actually in the map. But what's weird is you can see them in this map. I'll show you guys here in just a second. Let me go get the Mark II out of here. But we're gonna go back and do like an IRL video again there. Jeff needs to do content, absolutely. I'm trying. Dude, I keep trying to push him to do it. He's got a Cleveland sports podcast, but he's good enough to be a zombies creator, and he hunts really well too. Okay, look, I'll show you guys. I think you can see the temple ruins from here. They're not in Liberty Falls, but they're actually they're a big part of Liberty Falls. These right here, they're not like this. They're not that big, but there is like one of these right up here behind the church. I'm surprised this wasn't playable in Liberty Falls, because I thought this was going to be like part of the main Easter egg, which is weird. Also, look at this. Look at this. Transit map confirmed 100%. Look at this outbreak style map right here. Look at this. This tree blocking this down path towards the church. Come on. Come on. Fishy. Fishy.
Your service to the Overlords.
Let's go,
is
Mr. Zone
appreciated.
DG2
Mr. Zone
with the 5
DG2
ball.
super chatted $4.99.
I'm gonna let it read it out.
I
What's
get
there
it,
for?
people miss both 3 days and system, however we got to realize that was a different dev team. People just be negative these days for current Zom.
Absolutely. People hate it no matter what. Like, even before it comes out, people have their mind made up, which is kind of an issue, I think, that the community faces and that the zombies team faces in general. But you're right, there's a ton of different devs. There are different people working on the game, different visions, and like at this point, I think the one thing people got to remember and just even take into consideration when it comes to modern zombies is I'm equating this current game, Black Ops 6, as the equivalent of the OG Black Ops 1. Hear me out. I think that Cold War, they messed up really, really bad with Black Ops 4. Regardless of whether you liked it or not, the majority of people did not like the perk system changes, the pack-a-punch changes, how hard the Easter eggs were. I think they went too far with Black Ops 4 in the direction of hardcore fans that it really kind of like eliminated a lot of the casuals. That with Cold War, they said, we have to go back to the drawing board. We got to rethink everything, go back to core gameplay mechanics and try and figure out what works. So I would compare Cold War to World at War. I compare this game to Black Ops 1 in terms of like trying to dial in the Easter egg difficulty, trying to figure out, again, more gameplay mechanics and really, you know, nail those down to see what people like and dislike. See how, you know, perk system where all that stuff, right? I think the next game will be like more of a push in terms of like the map locations. Like, I mean, we already know that like some of them are leaked to be Dark Ether Space Station, post Fallout nuclear warfare of World War II, New York. Let's go! Prestige Master level 1002. Right at the last second. I was on a rant there. I guess we don't care anymore. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Level 1000. All the rewards. The Samuels rewards. This, oh my god. The logos. The gobblegums. W's. Before I go back to the menu, really quick, let me finish that up. Let's go. Finally, the grind is over. But, alright. I think that they're like... one or two games away from really perfecting modern zombies. Is really the gist of that, but let's go, guys. Level 1000. Time to go check and see what these rewards look like in the menu. Made it all the way with the Mark II here on the best map in Black Ops 6, Shattered Veil. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's been a kind of a nice little chill stream today. Not going to be too long, but just wanted to get this done live, and then we'll probably do some recap today or tomorrow in like a short, long form video content wise. Shout out to everyone that was here that has been able to see this. Let's go. Ronnie, PK, the Penguin King, Madrid, Mike, Chungus, Mace, Nuke Man, the Tamer, Diego, a total dork, Smokey, Ronnie, Israel, Britain, Dead Jeff, huge. All right, here are all the rewards for level. Oh, I want to go back and look at that. Level 1000. This is our new emblem. I'm going to be rocking this the rest of the year. We have Dark Reflections loading screen. Really cool. We've got a Samuel's Operator skin, which I think is actually hinting towards next year's game being like a Black Ops 2 kind of revamp. We've got a Gobblegum pack. Let's go, Dead King with 20 ball. W's for Dead King, man. Absolute goat. Get him the crown. MVP of the day. Absolute ball. Let it go. That dude, that is the weirdest, the absolute weirdest way I've heard this guy read out donos. Why is it fluctuating? Why is it fluctuating? Let's go, Dead King. Absolute legend. I appreciate you, goat. Give that a heart. Some W's in the chat for my boy. I'm gonna start reading it off, finishing reading off here while we got W's going. It's over. Oh, damn. Okay, Mindbreak emblem. We've got the Silent Whisper Trust Nobody spray. We've got the Enigma Tech Blueprint. PK coming with the 20 ball. Congrats.
The Penguin
W's. Absolute legend.
$20.
Jesus.
Congrats, boss, big W's.
Blowing it up. Penguins in the chat. Penguins in the chat. There's some penguins in there for PK. Get some in there too. Am I stupid? Am I missing the penguin emoji? Is there no penguin emoji on YouTube? There might not be. I'm gonna copy and paste Mike's in there. Hopefully this works. Copy image. Can I place this in here? I cannot. I'm just gonna put penguin. Oh, there is. There's two penguins. There's two penguins. Let's go. PK goat. We got all of our Prestige Master icons. We got the classic BO3 one, classic BO2 one, all of the different icons we'll get here. Ton of them. Ton of icons. Thousands of icons. The Prestige Legend icon. I'm running this one all the way right here. Going up for the remainder of the year. All right, let's go. Change our profile up here. We'll do our Prestige icon here is all of the level 1000s ones. We just ran over them, but I'm going to go all the way to the bottom and switch to Prestige Legend. I think this one is probably the coolest one. Obviously, aside from Black Ops 2 and some of the more nostalgic ones, but this is probably the best icon they've had for all of Black Ops 6. We'll take a look at the rewards really quickly here on the, what is it? Barracks. Yeah, barracks screen here. We'll do progression, Prestige, Master, all the way to level 1000. He's really zoomed in here. Let's go. Here are the rewards if you haven't seen these already. We got the skin for Samuels here, which I believe is hinting at next year's Black Ops 2 remaster. Really dope. This is gonna be my Warzone skin moving forward for a while. We've got the, I don't know, what is this? The loading screen, I guess, for whatever the next game is. Dark Reflections. We've got a Gobblegum pack here. Definitely should have been a Wonder Fizz pack. I mean, one hidden power is kind of lame for level 1000. I'm not gonna lie, I call that out when I see it. This emblem is so sick. I'll be running this probably the rest of the year, or switching between this and BO3s. We got Trust No One. Is this like a spray? Yeah, we got a spray for this. And then we have the Enigma Tech Blueprint. Oh my god. This actually looks way cooler than I thought it would. What is this for? The PP? Yeah, the PP. Damn, that actually looks so sick. All right, let me go ahead and pull that up here in Zombies right quick. We'll also switch for the sake of the video. PP, SMG, Enigma Tech. Dude, that's actually really cool. How does it look with the Mastercraft variants here? Or with the, I don't know, I can't really tell. Dark Matter probably looks super cool. No, probably no camos better there. All right, we'll run this, and then I'll switch over my operators to Samuels. I have no idea where he's at. Wait, is it Marshall? Yeah, it's Marshall. Oh, no, it's not. He had the Prestige Master, yeah. Where the hell is it? Am I tripping? Here we go. Oh, he's his own operator. I'm so stupid. I didn't even know that. God. Jesus. My bad. All right, here we go. Let's take a peek here. We'll go to Liberty Falls to show this off, not the tomb. Dark-ass map. We'll see how this looks, and then I'll go over the combat record, and then we'll call it a day. Man, that is a pretty dope skin, I'm not gonna lie. Thankfully, we made it all the way there with one map to go. My original goal was to get to level 1000 before DLC 4, and thankfully we were able to get there. The past week and a half of double XP has been so goddamn clutch for this. We definitely would have been close to this. We'd probably be at like probably like 900. I played way more than I should have the past week, but I just wanted to get it. We were so close already. I just wanted to get it knocked out of the way. So they should give 10 of every gobble for 1,000. Yeah, I like the way you're thinking. Nuke Man, come to the one ball. My man, Good Man. Cute over there, the little dog. GHUG. I've been trying to figure out why it doesn't work, Nuke. It just doesn't want to go for it. It doesn't want to go for stickers. Let's go. Do I have the 1 million kills? I do have the 1 million kills. I hit that like a month ago on the tomb. Here's the base version of the blueprint looking shattered. Oh, it's like legendary reactive. I didn't know that. Oh, it's just when you fire bullets. Never mind. So it doesn't stay that way. I think it's just after you fire. Yeah, look, when you just hold it down, that's what it looks like. I mean, it's cool. It's a nice free reward, but I mean, I don't know. Oh god, get away from me. I'd say like 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 blueprint. The skin though is a nice flex to have. I bet you this is really OP in Warzone. I bet you it's hard to see people with the skin on. That's probably where this is gonna be really peak. It's just like blending into the grass or blending into dark areas. Like a Terminator. Yeah, overall, I don't know. The blueprint's pretty weak. The rewards all around are very weak, but the skin might be pretty good for multiplayer Warzone. Love it. Love it. All right, let's go look at the combat, or let's go look at the leaderboards, and then we'll be good to go. Doesn't sound like he has voice lines. Probably, no, I don't even. Probably some, maybe a couple, but not very many. I had to guess. Probably not as many nearly as some of like the turtles. Or the frequency, maybe. There should be at least one sick Mastercraft you get or something from all that. The Prestige Mastercraft is cooler than this one. I'll be honest, it's cooler than this one.
Your
Let's
service
go,
to the
PK!
overlords is
Oh, the 10 ball. Time to run some
The
Warzone.
Penguin King Madrid super chatted
Time to run some
$10. Time to
Warzone.
run some Warzone.
It's about that time, PK. I mean, we've got Dark Matter. We've got level 1000 now. We've got Nebula. The only thing left to do on Black Ops 6, the entirety of the game, is a couple of calling cards, some Dark Ops, and of course, Abyss. Abyss is scary, but with the bot mode, I think we're gonna be fine. How about Friday? How about Friday Warzone? Friday we'll do some Warzone. We'll open lobby it up. Bot lobbies are gonna be the best move for camo grinding. However, I would like to play some Rebirth just for the competitive nature. All right, before we go over statistics, here are my gobblegums. Obviously, I've used a lot, especially the ultras. These are not accurate whatsoever. I think I've used maybe 1 or 2 near deaths. So at level 1000, I guess you could assume that most of these would scale. I'd say legit, they're probably like, if I didn't use any gum all year and I didn't buy any all year, these would probably be in the 20s. And then near death would probably be like head and shoulders above everyone else that I've gotten. So I'd say probably like 45, maybe like 50 near deaths in total. These would probably all be in the 20s. I don't think I've earned more than 20. Burgerholics, Hidden Powers, Wonder Bar, especially not Timeout, Raindrops, near death. They're probably not even close to this. For the legendary gums, haven't used too many of these at all. I guess I've used some on the house, a couple of crate power, some immolations going for what was it, box addict challenge. These pretty standard here. Like wall power I used a lot. Maybe they'd all be closer to like 99 plus. I haven't really used very many on the houses. Same thing with wall-to-wall clearance. Don't think I've really used any of these or very many Phoenix up either. So maybe they'd all be in like this range of like 90 to 70. Epic, these would all be 99 plus. I've used so many double points. Exit strategy, I've used a lot for gameplay clips. Free fire, I've used a lot and somehow still have 98. Profit sharing, I've used a ton. This would be over 99. Nowhere but there, over 99. Dead drop, maybe not, because it's not quite all the way there yet. You know, as a DLC gum. Respin cycle, same deal. This is over 99. And then all the blues, like 99, 99, 99, 99, 99. This would be over 99 if I hadn't used so many Killjoys. Power Keg would probably be close to like 70s, even though I think this was DLC 1. Tactical Diffusion, we're already at 25. Like these would all be way over 99. So really the only thing with the ultras, we'd probably be like close to 50 near death, and then like maybe 20 of all the other ones. Probably even, I'm not even gonna let, probably less Perkaholics. I don't think I've gotten more than 15 this year for Perkos. And then from a leaderboards perspective, take this, what they, oh, there we go. They finally got me for my double XP. They finally got me for my double XP. From a leaderboards perspective, I don't think it's 100% like one way or another. It says I have, I think, like 12 hours played in multiplayer, but I have Dark Matter and I did that legit. I probably put like 3 days into multiplayer. So we'll go over them just to give you guys like a general idea of like what the stats look like. But again, they're probably not correct because the leaderboards have been bugged for a minute. All my support gobblegums are like 90 plus. Yeah, I'd never use them. I'm gonna start using like the blue and purple ones as just like everyday gums for fun. Just truthful. I think it's an operator. I don't think it's actually a skin. I think it's a full ass operator, which tells me there should be a Richtofen operator for completing an Easter egg. You can put an Easter egg reward in the game somewhere for operators, but yeah, pretty sure the time didn't even track in the beginning of the game or something like that. I was gonna say, yeah, that makes sense, man. The leaderboards have been bugged to high hell forever, but let's take a look here. Stats, leaderboards. See, for multiplayer, it says I have 14 hours, like 15 hours played. This is so incorrect. I have Dark Matter and I didn't cheat for it. I did it legit. I have probably 15 hours strictly on the melees, the shotguns, and the marksman rifles. No way. No way. This is incorrect. But for zombies, 25 days, probably even a little bit low for the amount of time I've really put into this game. I'd say we're probably closer to a month playtime, which is gross. It is gross. It is gross. But to be honest, yuck, dude. To be honest, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I probably put like 120 days on BO3, so I don't know. Game's good though. If I'm putting 30 hours in, game's good, or 30 days in, game's good. For the career here, I don't really care about essence. Games played 620, time played. I guess it's just solo. 12 days just solo. Yeah, it sounds pretty low to me. Eliminations. Solo total. I guess total we have 1.1 milli. We crossed the Dark Ops challenge. We crossed the Dark Ops challenge probably about a month ago. So I had to take like kind of a month off between vacation and I was sick for a week, and then I had my PC in the shop for a week. So kills probably a little bit lower than what they could be. Same, I probably could hit level 1,000 a little earlier than this. Special elims 22k, elite elims 2,000. I have 14 boss elims. I feel like that's low. I feel like I've done at least Terminus 10 times, so I don't know about that. For rounds, this is where it gets gross, guys. We've completed 12,000, almost 500, 12,500 rounds. Disgusting. We've played too many. A lot of this though was like starting off like early on in the game cycle, where I'd go for Nebula, where I'd play like 20 rounds and then back out. I think each gun took probably 2 or 3. Each gun from 0 headshots to gold probably took me like 80 to 100 rounds total. So crazy. Crazy. Solo and squads are separated. Yeah, there is a separate filter for this. I'm just gonna go through my solo stats. Exfil is 32. My exfil ratio is 0.06. No one is even close to a 1% exfil rate on this game. If I had one piece of advice for Treyarch moving forward, it'd be to add exfil streaks in from MWZ. This number would skyrocket. Exfil streaks being under 0.1% for the majority of players is disgusting. They need better rewards for exfil. To be honest, that's the only way you're gonna get people to play this. 225 was on the tomb. I was going for a 999 run there, and I lost my save file. It would be a lot higher than that for sure, but 225 for now. Crit damage doesn't matter. I'm at like, I think I looked at this earlier, 12% critical damage. Not good for some of the marksmen out there, but you guys got to remember I primarily use wonder weapons, so I'm usually using, you know, swords, ray guns, Wonderwaff, jet gun. Not really too much the beam smasher, but yeah. Most of my kills, especially after the, I think it was at 20% when I was doing the Nebula grind. Now it's down to 10% after Nebula. I deleted you? No, I swear I've never deleted anybody. Unless you've asked for it. I know you didn't do anything, Tamer, so might be. Do that. What's my highest round in BO6 in all zombies games? 255 D Machine. 255 D Machine. So I actually have a higher round on Cold War than I do here. But at some point, I'd like to beat that for sure. Would like to beat that for sure. That's it though, guys. That's pretty much it. Oh, double XP was extended for 24 hours. Let's go. All right, now I don't need it anymore. I guess I will actually have time to get the HDR leveled up today then. Maybe. Actually, I don't know what time is it, 5? We'll see. We'll see about that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go edit this video down. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. Seeing the level 1000 happen live. We've had a good couple day run here. I'd like to keep it up. Tomorrow, probably gonna upload this as a video, so you guys want to go check that out. I really appreciate it. Probably a solo boss fight guide coming soon too, and then potentially how to get double tap 2.0, how to craft, like basically make it with the augment list and stuff. So let's go, guys. Shout out to everybody: Jablonski, Willie, Lane, the Goat, Taylor, Mike, Nuke, Mace, Edwin, Tamer, of course, Dead King, the Goat, PK was in here as well, Chromosoma. Absolute legends, all you. CMP, hope you all have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, make sure you're staying hydrated. It's getting close to being summertime here pretty soon. Peace.